Jadi ini ada RPP-nya. Materinya tentang news item. Ada kompetensi dasar, tujuan, materi pembelajaran, langkah-langkah pembelajaran, metode, media, lembar penilaian. Nah, seperti ini. Nah, ini program pengayaan. Ini lampiran dari materinya. Nah, yang pertama ada laptop, yang kedua ada newspaper, nah yang selanjutnya ada video news item.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Good morning, students.
Morning, Ma'am.
How are you today?
I'm fine, thank you. And you?
I'm good, thank you. I will check your attendance first. Who is absent today?
Nihil, Miss.
Nihil. Okay, nice. Okay, students, before we start our lesson today, let's say basmalah together. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Do you remember what we have learned last meeting? Yeah, Lisa? That's right. Last meeting we have learned about descriptive text. And how about today? Kalian tahu apa yang akan kita pelajari hari ini?
Tidak, Miss.
Okay, I will give you something. What is it?
Koran,
That's right,
berita.
it is a newspaper. Can you guess and mention what's on the newspaper? That's right, there is picture, iklan, and also berita. Dalam bahasa Inggris disebut dengan news item. Kalian tahu nggak sih apa news item itu? Okay, I will give you the material for today. Let's see together. For the first one is the definition of news item. The definition of news item is a text or oral information about newsworthy or important event of the day. Jadi maksudnya news item itu adalah informasi yang secara lisan ataupun tertulis tentang suatu berita atau kejadian penting di hari itu. And then what is the purpose of the news item? To inform the people about newsworthy or important event of the day. Untuk memberi informasi kepada orang lain tentang berita atau kejadian penting di hari itu. There are three generic structures in news item. For the first one is newsworthy event. Records the event in summary form. Nah, intinya nanti menceritakan kembali dalam bentuk yang lebih ringkas. And then second is background events. Elaborate what actually happened to whom and in what condition. Nanti menguraikan secara rinci sebenarnya apa yang terjadi kepada siapa dan kondisi yang seperti apa. And then the last one is sources. Are comments by participants in, witness to, and authorities expert on the event. Nah, jadi sumbernya ini bisa datang dari partisipan, narasumber, saksi mata yang melihat kejadian tersebut, dan bahkan bisa jadi oleh para ahli. And then the last one is language features or ciri kebahasaan dari news item. For the first one is the use of past tense. Karena kan ini tentang news item, berita menceritakan kejadian yang sudah terjadi, otomatis penggunaannya menggunakan tenses past tense. Nah, contohnya seperti ini. Wanti Savitri won the gold medal in the mathematical contest. And then second is the use of action verb, menggunakan kata kerja, aksi gitu. Nah, contohnya seperti ini. Go, walk, drive, kill, and many more. And then number 3, the use of saying verbs. Nah, contohnya reply, tell, comment, answer, and many more. Number 4, the use of passive sentence, penggunaan kalimat pasif. Contohnya, the 3 victims were found by shark in the river. And And then the last one is the use of direct and indirect speech. Penggunaan kalimat langsung dan tidak langsung. Contohnya, the victims were taken to the hospital. Okay students, is there any question? Okay, if not, I will give you the example directly. Let's see here.
The majority of Indonesia's village leaders, they're against the exodus expected to mark the end of the fasting month of Ramadan. But so far, the central government hasn't imposed a ban despite the rising number of cases and deaths due to the coronavirus.
The fasting month of Ramadan begins next week, followed by Eid celebrations next month. For Indonesia, the country with the biggest Muslim population, many are expected to return to their hometowns for Mudik. That's the country's largest annual mass exodus. Every year, an estimated 20 million people travel to their hometowns for Mudik, in a country that's a sprawling archipelago made up of 34 provinces. It's a different scenario this year with the COVID-19 outbreak. Indonesia has the highest case fatality rate in the region at 9.4%. It also recorded the highest death toll in Southeast Asia so far. President Joko Widodo has declared the situation a natural disaster. He has so far resisted pressure for a total ban on the Ramadan exodus, citing tradition and economic factors. Instead, Mr. Widodo is persuading the people to stay put. A survey has also revealed that most village heads across the country oppose this year's Mudik. The survey conducted by the Villages, Disadvantaged Regions and Transmigration Ministry involved almost 4,000 village heads across the country.
Okay, isn't it clear? Okay, good job. What do you think? What do you think of this video? Ya, benar sekali. Jadi video ini, berita ini tentang larangan mudik itu belum ditetapkan oleh pemerintah Indonesia, dan jadi pemerintah masih belum memberikan larangan terhadap para perantau untuk kembali ke kampung halaman masing-masing, walaupun semakin meningkatnya kasus COVID-19 di Indonesia. Seperti itu. Oke. Jadi seperti itu ya cara menganalisis beritanya. After that, I will give you an assignment, but no problem, I will divide you in a group. Each group consists of 4. Understand? Okay. Now you have a group. And then I will explain what should you do for the assignment. I will give you a video about news item and you can discuss it with your group. You can write down in a paper. I will call you in the last time to explain about the discussion, your result of discussion. Understand? You can explain and analyze the structures, the result or the conclusion of the news item. Isn't it clear? Okay, good job. Don't worry, I will play the video 3 times. Are you ready? Okay, let's start. For the first session,
about 2,750 people impacted by the COVID-19 pandemic are expected to benefit from meal support programs rolled out by the Temasek Foundation. It has pledged about $780,000 to the initiatives. Under the programs, more than 300,000 free meals will be given out each day over the next 6 months. Beneficiaries will include low-income individuals and elderly living alone in rental flats, as well as students in specialized schools. And under a 14-day pilot, meals prepared by hawkers in the CBD will be delivered to 500 people identified by the food bank. 2 other charities, Free Food for All and Willing Hearts, have also been roped in by the foundation.
Many lives have been disrupted, and especially so for the vulnerable and the disadvantaged group among us. But there is hope that is rising from various sectors, and we are really heartened to see our community rallying together to provide support.
For the second session, okay, I will play it for the last session. Time is up. Have you finished? Okay, good job students. Siapa yang mau maju ke depan untuk menyampaikan hasil diskusinya? Nanti akan saya kasih tambahan nilai. Oke, Lisa, oke, silakan maju ke depan.
In Singapore, there are 2,750 people impacted by the COVID-19 pandemic. Temasek Foundation gave more than 300,000 free meals for each day until the next 6 months. The chairman of Temasek Foundation, Richard Magnus, said that many lives have been distracted. We are ready harder to see our community willing together to collect support.
That's right. Give applause to Lisa and her group. Okay. Nah, tadi kalian sudah maju ke depan, semuanya menyampaikan hasil diskusi kalian masing-masing. Good job, kalian sudah sangat luar biasa dalam memberikan analisis mengenai news item. Kalian juga mampu memberikan uraian mengenai informasi yang kalian dapat dari news item. Kalian sangat luar biasa. Good job, students. Nah, jadi hari ini kita baru saja belajar tentang news item. Tadi dijelaskan pengertiannya, tujuannya, generic structures, language features. Nah, kalian juga sudah mampu menganalisis news item secara berkelompok. Nah, oke, sampai di sini apakah ada pertanyaan? Jika sudah tidak ada pertanyaan, saya akan memberikan kalian homework. Nah, apa itu PR-nya? Nanti kalian mencari satu berita atau news item di koran seperti ini tadi. Nah, nanti dianalisis generic structure-nya, bagaimana diuraikan sesuai dengan berita yang kalian temukan. Nah, oleh karena itu setiap anak tidak boleh sama beritanya. Understand? Okay, good job. Don't forget to do your homework. Yes? Okay. Before we close our lesson today, let's say hamdalah together. Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin. Okay, don't forget to do your homework. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.